Welcome back to the Iron Jungle. We've got Kindred today. We're trying out Collector. Lots of fun stuff coming. Hey, I don't know if this is going to work out quite the way you're thinking it is. Hello. We are in full crazy invade mode already. Team is all down there looking for Vi. I still think this is absolutely crazy that people are trying so hard to get first blood. Just let it happen. There's no reason to try this hard for it. Feats of strength that are strong, they're not that strong. It's not worth throwing the game away. I think people get correlation and causation mixed up with this, where they try really hard to get first blood and then a bunch of them die. And then they lose the game, and they're like, oh, feats of strength that are too strong. But it's just the fact that 3 of you died level 1 trying to get the first blood. Anyway, starting red. I ended up pulling it down here just to make sure I didn't lose any of the XP to Darius, which I think ended up slowing me down, so I don't know if it was really that worth it to get a leash from him, but that's good. Not the end of the world. One thing I'm working on trying to be a lot better at with Kindred is, especially on the clear, getting the Q, W right after each other. If you do that, even at level 1, you're able to get 3 Q resets. Look right here, I did that last one, and even though the W went away, I still got a 4-second cooldown on that Q. I'm definitely getting a lot better at clearing raptors, which is helping speed up my clear. Just working our way down here, trying to see if we can get that first mark. Darius is getting pretty low up in the top lane. One reason I don't like getting leashes is because it keeps laners out of lane and they're not getting experience as much, which can make their early levels pretty tough for them. Just gonna finish this up here. And there's Vi, and she does pick up first blood. If I didn't mess that up just there, that would have been a sub 3 or a sub 330 clear finish, which is pretty darn good for me. We do get the mark, which is awesome, so we're gonna pick that up. And we are on our way. We're gonna go over here and ward, see if her raptors are up. They're not, so that is likely to be the next mark, but I also felt like it wasn't wise to stay around, especially since she got first blood. She does have money from that kill, so she'll have backed, she'll have bought. I don't want to fight her with no items. And you can see here I started heading there and then decided to just head top. We might have been able to do it with Xerath, but it would be really easy for Vhagar to back off as well and help out, so figured it was best to just do the normal safe clear. There she is, and there is the mark, but that's okay. And we can see right there that she actually heads towards the river, which I didn't notice it at the time. I'm trying to head down towards Dragon, but it seems like she may be there already, or she's checking my blue side. Just clearing this out, and then heading down. We did have the scuttle until there, so we knew that she wasn't there yet. We see Caitlyn go up right there, and Morgana and my bot lane decides to back rather than stay, trying to get down, but there's the dragon. So, gonna see if I can get anybody on the way out. Well, hey, I don't know if this is gonna work out quite the way you're thinking it is. Awfully nice of her to donate a mark. I should have switched my mark right here. You can do that even if the little interactable spot isn't up with the Shift and F keys. So I could have gotten another mark right here on Veigar, probably. Get the Q and just enough space. Now we're got 2 kills, 2 marks. Time to back. Go spend some money. Again, going Triforce first here. It's pretty much always the best thing to go first on Kindred. You get to use the Q so often, and then get those Sheen procs. We've got tons of prio. Darius just got to kill top, so we're gonna go get these grubs so we can match the neutral objectives that they've got, because we're still in the running here for picking up the feats of strength. Veigar is doing some damage on the tower, but not a ton. I'm looking for Vi. Still got that mark up. Here she comes from my side with a red buff. So that's what she was doing. And then I try to be really cocky, and she just kind of decides to run away. So I'm going to go ahead and sneak this if she's going to let me. I tried to ping Darius to get him to back off. I think he ended up getting ulted by Vi, potentially. So unfortunately, he does die. I get my 3rd mark. And try to head up here to keep them from getting too much damage on the turret. This Vi ended up going like an assassin crit build, which is interesting. Xerath pings that he's on his way up. I'm trying to stay around. And Vi had gotten down lower, and I misplayed this. I get in here, I should have ulted right then, and we probably get a double kill. But instead, I die. And Vi did not use the ult earlier, because there it is. She ended up living before it marked, so we're going to go try to pick that up. And keep farming.
An enemy has been slain.
Even with as much fighting as is going on in this new season, you still need to farm a lot. And she did end up getting it, so. You need to farm, that's how you get gold. You can get it from killing champs, but it's a whole lot safer to get it from camps. They don't tend to kill you. Darius is really doing a great job in the top lane matchup. Getting a lot of damage on the turret. I'm intending to invade here and try to get some stuff down around the dragon so we can fight for that. We see Vi coming in, so I try to come help Xerath. Dodge some of that from Veigar. little bit of indecision there. We've got dragons spawning. I got my camps up down here. I see that there's going to be another scuttle spawning soon. Although we do get a mark up north again on her grump. So we take blue. I'm going to try to clear out some pressure from bot so we can get this dragon. And we almost get Caitlyn. But that should be enough. I'm heading back up here to help with fighting Vhagar. And Vi was in the pit. My ult, which is good. I should have probably just gone straight on Vhagar. I end up dying here. Tahm Kench goes in on her, or on Vhagar. And I'm not sure why, but Vhagar is about to die. And we get the assist, so that's pretty cool. That was -1 LP on that death because it ended up being a kill trade, so not the end of the world. And I go ahead and go top because we've just got much more prio there with Darius and with Xerath. Vi is up here. We try to get a catch on her, but she just heads out too quick. I do want to get that mark, but obviously these are going to be a lot more interesting, especially with Vi up top. We know that they're unlikely to be getting the dragon right now, so we're going to clear these out and get our second neutral objective for the feats and strength. Plus, it's going to help with pushing and getting towers, so that's nice. Go up here and try to catch Rumble, but it's not going to work. So I go back. And the Gromp is still here, so don't mind if I do. I'm going to take it. And then we see Darius and Rumble are still fighting. So I decide to just come on over here. We do lose that dragon. And we'll just let Wolf do it for us. Poor guy. But it is pretty funny to get a kill that way. Losing that dragon was -5 LP. But one thing with coachless, which is where we're getting these LP calculations and win percent chances, is that it doesn't quite have everything all figured out yet in terms of how the feats of strength are affecting the games, as well as Atakhan. They're getting it all tuned up, but it's not completely one-to-one right now. Darius did pick up first tower, so all we've got to do now is get one neutral objective, and we are good to go. But they are also in the same boat, so it is definitely a race for these objectives. I fail a jump. This is the Iron Jungle after all. I can pick up my Triforce, letting everybody know. I'm going to go as soon as I get this cleared. And then we've got Rift Herald spawning in 1 minute. I'll have Triforce, which is great. I'm going to go there. Also have the Tabby, which is great, or the plated steel caps. Swap out for a sweeper and a pink ward.
An ally has been slain.
We are going to try to go Collector second. It, at the time, was showing that it was doing pretty well. I haven't played with it very much. I like the on-hit builds a lot more. I feel like I get a lot more survivability out of them, but wanted to try it. Darius does get 1 kill. We're able to get in here, and because she's not tanky, we can get the kill. And I wanted to do this, but I also wanted to keep Vhagar from getting too much damage on the tower, so heading there first. I should have turned on target champions only, and I would have done a lot better against her there. Right here, I just barely hit it, and he ends up getting away, which is super annoying. But Darius is back, so we're gonna head back up, try to get this Rift Herald. Vi's chasing again, so I do head down a little bit. But she plays really safe, so not able to do much. Vi's looking for Zera. Darius is running down Rumble. And we got lots of vision, so we can see Vhagar's not coming. So we're gonna take this, and we got our fancy boots. Or the tier 2 upgraded boots, at least. And then I totally fat finger and summon the Herald. I wanted to scan, but I just totally messed it up. And then I try to drive it around the corner, and I just run it into the corner. This is just a disaster, really. But we got the boots out of it. That's all that matters, right? I don't know. The see Vi's down in bot lane. So we're going to let her do whatever she wants to down there. Our team does start running away. I try to catch up a little bit. But now it's 1 versus 3, and I don't really want anything to do with that. So I start heading up. And there's Vi again. Alt, and then wait for the Q, and away we go. Almost enough for Collector. Heal up here, and head for Dragon. Wanted to try to chase down Caitlyn too. Get a kill on her. Really, from here on out, I'm feeling pretty strong. Feel like we're able to take pretty much whatever fight we want to. Pick that up. We should have jumped more towards Morgana there. Get her flash. Vi's coming, and I'm looking at her, and then Vhagar, which is -3 LP. I did say that I was feeling strong, not that I was necessarily quite as strong as I felt like. Darius gets a kill on Vi, and then that's about it. He does do a lot of damage, but almost got enough for the collector. I'm not sure if I would have died here if I was going on hit, because I would have been going Wit's End second, and I probably would have the Negatron cloak already. And Vagar may not have killed me there. Caitlyn's so low, but not fast enough to catch her. So, back to farming. And I don't fail the jump this time. One thing that I'm needing to get better at is figuring out when to actually go and try to take Atakhan. How early you can do it, all that kind of stuff. This is also my first time with the Ruinous Atakhan, which is the one that gives you the endless life, or false life, whatever it's called. The GA that's not a GA. I do ping to get them to give a little space so I can pick up my collector. We do have that now, which is great. And almost get a kill. And we're really able to do a lot here, pushing them back. They're all so low. But we also chase a lot. I think we could have turned and taken it right here, because they're low enough that if they try to come in, we can just turn and kill them again. I think they would have been running that whole time anyway. But we go and try to take it here. And this is my first time fighting this version of Atakhan, so I just stand here and take a ton of damage. I didn't see why Jinx got hurt and was backing up. I try to get her to help, and then I stand here and I die here. I do decide to go Wit's End third here because they do have a lot of AP. They've got Morgana, they've got Rumble AP, they have Vagar. It's a lot. They are pushing, but we're able to hold them decently well. We've got a lot of wave clear with Xerath and Jinx. The other nice thing about Wit's End is all the tenacity that you get from it. We decided to go for it a second time here. We got everybody up this time. Baron is also spawning here, which I forget and almost get hit by. Still getting used to that new timer too. With all 5 of us, not too bad. And I don't stand in the circle mostly this time. And when you don't do that, things go great. We get Atakhan. Oh, it's the Voracious, sorry. Which is this objective trade that we see there. And everybody else starts on Baron right away, which I should have realized. Again, they just took that. They're all down bot. Because that is Dragon number 3 for them. They're pushing pretty hard. King Smite, so that everybody knows that we need to turn and fight if they come, because I can't win a Smite fight. But they don't. And we get Baron and Atakhan. And rather than getting the tier 3 boots, I still kind of wanted to get finished up on the Wit's End. Now we get to push. Just clear this, let other people push those lanes. They kill Vi in bot lane. I'm heading to pick up another mark. Got Tom Kench with me, which is great. This will put us up to 6, which isn't the most. Didn't have a ton of marks this game, but that's alright. You don't have to have a ton. More than 4 is great. Less than 4 is bad. We get Morgana's Flash here. And again, because we have this GA, we can be fighting a lot more aggressively. Because if we die, we're instantly back alive. We do, or they get like 100 gold for killing you, but that's not very much. I'm really wanting to kill Morgana here. I get ulted. And almost kill Vi. I get 1 crit right there. Not quite enough. Then I gotta run out of base all slow. Then I have home guards, and it's sad. There I go. If we look over at the runes tabs there, I really haven't done too much. Less than 500 damage from sudden impact. There we go. Again, this is going well. We're going to end up winning this game here, feels like. But I don't think I really like going collector. I think it just is too squishy. I like taking it as like a 4th item late in the game, once I've already got Black Cleaver and Wit's End. Pick this up, we got 7 marks, which extends our range again. That's one of my favorite things about playing Kindred, is that your range gets longer and longer as the game goes on, in theory, which is also when you're doing more and more damage, people just are not ready for it. We almost get Vagar there. Xerath does get him, which is great. And I can see Caitlyn sitting there way too low. She's trying to back. We're able to push this wave in. And she decides not to, which is a mistake. And we got her. Then that's the purple line there that ends up being plus 19 LP. We kill her, we get Morgana, we get all these turrets, or inhibitors. Always try to put your W down when you are trying to push, because you can get more Qs off, which increases your attack speed. Throw down the ult for fun, and that is game. We'll take a look at the post-game stuff here. Alrighty, we did 12,000 damage. Not that much, but it was enough. Tanked 31,000. And then 5.2 CS per minute, which isn't great. And then check out the runes. Press the attack 700, 600 healing from Triumph, 300 on coup de grace, 450 extra on Treasure Hunter, 600 from Sudden Impact. Thanks for watching.